Let's get into real quick because we're gonna take off. I want to just get these thoughts in real quick. Lakers, Minnesota. Anyone want to set it off on that? Lakers get their doors blown the fuck off.
Minnesota in 6.
Minnesota in 6. You want to talk? What you thought about that game yesterday?
I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the game.
Yeah, buddy.
I enjoyed the game. I think, realistically speaking, I think Minnesota looked really, really, really good. They really looked very relaxed. I knew that. I thought Ant-Man really was going to have a wilder game. I know he had the cramping and he was out for a couple of plays or what have you.
Yeah, he had a quiet, close to a triple double.
Yeah, I think realistically speaking, I like the way Randall looked. I like the way DiVincenzo looked. They all kind of fit their particular roles. Nas Reed is the answer there. He was a fucking problem yesterday.
100%.
And they did not have an answer for him. They did not understand what he was able to bring yesterday.
100%.
He was on fire. And will he stay that hot? I don't know. He's been good all year.
Yeah,
he's been good all year. He's not a bum at all. He's played good basketball all year. But and Jaden McDaniels is another one that was scorching yesterday. He was on fire also. So if they continue to play like that, I really don't see the Lakers being able to contain them. I don't think they're a good defensive team. The Lakers really don't play good defense. Nah. Luka is a liability in the playoffs on defense, although he can absolutely pour in points. I think and then LeBron didn't even really look right. And that's not to take a shot at LeBron. He didn't look right. I've seen LeBron look right. I know that he absolutely gets busy, and I know he's 40, so I can't really be so critical of a 40-year-old guy that still can play basketball at such a high level, but he didn't look right last night. I didn't see the same Austin Reeves that I saw throughout the year. I saw he was kind of quiet and kept in a handbag for the majority of the game. He still ended up putting up, I believe, 16 or 18 points. Rory Hashimura, I think they missed an opportunity there because he started off hot. He had like 9 in the first or second half, and then they went away from the guy. Like you got to, I think at that point, start to feed the guy, down low and let him do his thing. But overall, like I said, Minnesota in 6. I just don't think the Lakers have the defense or the firepower other than Luka and LeBron to compete with that group.
Let me jump in. I'll tell you what, man. I was high on the Lakers this year. Some people say they're fool's gold. I don't think so. I think they are bad defensively, especially on ball. They look good in spots. I think that was covered up a little bit. Everyone's like, "Oh, Luka and LeBron don't look that bad on ball and defense." Yeah, that Luka's a turnstile. We've been knowing this shit. I thought that even though I was high on the Lakers when they got the Timberwolves, I thought that was a bad draw. But the story of last night, in a nutshell, was like you said, Jaden Daniels. He played great on both sides of the ball. What I love about him, he's big, he's physical. He can guard Luka. He could guard LeBron a little bit in situational shit. Like you also said, Jay, the bench play, Nas Reed, the Wolves, they look more physical. They're bigger. Lakers lack bigs. Last night the Wolves were hot. I think it was they were hit 21 threes or some shit from 3-point range. I think that's like a playoff record for them or something like that. Mm-hmm. I was just looking at the stats. They outscored LA by 13 points in the paint and 19 points on fast breaks. So that tells me they're younger. They're more physical. If they beat you in all facets of the game, from the 3-point line, from in the paint, and on the fast break, you have a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? I also think defensively, they kind of like what we talked about in the previous segment. They kind of let Luka do his thing. Luka had 37 or some shit, whatever the fuck it was, and then they kind of let everyone else. Let's let Luka get his shit off and let's kind of stop everyone else. LeBron was pedestrian. I don't know if the Balco delivery came, but nah. Allegedly, I retract.
The cream in the clear.
The cream in the clear might have not. They must be lost with Rod's
headset and his microphone.
Allegedly. But I think that was a really bad matchup. I think Minnesota does have some flaws. I was intrigued to kind of see Luka and kind of Anthony Edwards, battle for maybe like the potential, face of the NBA, so to speak. You know what I mean? Anthony didn't have it as great. He had a good game, but it wasn't as loud as I thought it might have been on that big of a stage. I don't think it needed to be, though. The bench was great, and the rest of the players are great. The Wolves, I ended with this. The Wolves, listen, when they traded Cat for Julius and DiVincenzo, they looked choppy in the beginning of the year. Everyone thought, oh, what a terrible trade. They started getting hot down the stretch. I think they were like 17-4. They started playing extremely well. But they're big, they're physical. Nas Reed, Rudy Gobert, players like that, along with the lack of size the Lakers had, I would have really liked to have seen the Lakers get that kid Mark Williams. The Dalton Connect trade guy got rescinded. I think that would have helped them. But I think they're undersized. They're good offensively, but I think they get embarrassed by. I don't think they're gonna go more than 6 games. You know what I mean? Anybody else
Six.
want to tap
Wolves
in?
in six.
That's what I'm gonna say. Anyone want to
The
get in
Wolves
there?
in six. You said the
Wolves
Yeah,
in
Wolves in
six.
six. Lakers in seven.
Lakers in 7.
Yep.
Speak on it.
I mean,
He's
I like the Wolves and everything like that. I do. I like the Timberwolves, and I'm not quote unquote bronze sexual, as Jay like to call them, right? Um,
Q
I
can't
just
hear you,
think
buddy.
that I just think that with with the trade of Luca going to LA, right? I think it's paramount, right? Now that Dallas is out of here, right? Dallas is gone, right?
Mm-hmm. Dallas
They're,
gone.
they're, they're, they're.
Yeah, they gone.
Nico,
Yeah.
Nico still ain't fired. I could have sworn Nico should be fired any day now.
Mm.
They're gonna fire him any day now. But I think it's important for the Lakers and what they want to build with like a Luka Doncic moving forward to get out of the first round. And I think that they're gonna do everything that they can to get past a team like the Minnesota Timberwolves. Right. So I don't think it's gonna be easy by any means, especially the way they got their doors blown off yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But I think LeBron, who and I don't like this. I don't like this part about LeBron's game in general. He does this thing where it's like he's looking to be the smartest guy in the room versus the most aggressive guy in the room,
Yeah.
right? And the older he's gotten, the more he's starting to do this. And I guess from the basketball analytic part, he is making the right play and he's doing the right thing. But nobody gives a fuck about that shit anymore, though. It's like you're LeBron James. If
Yeah.
this is your last season or next season is your last season, who knows? We know you're at the end. I don't give a fuck what LeBron says. He can say, "I want to play on 45."
Mm-hmm.
You're not, right? You're within your window to win right now is going to be on you. Doncic was more of the aggressor yesterday. Like Doncic was looking for a shot. There was times where he got the rock, and I didn't even see him like twist his head to look and see where's Braun at before I do what I want to do, right? Which means Doncic is living in his moment. He's like, okay, if the future's mine, the future's mine. LeBron needs to demand to say, this is still my team, right? And because it's still my team, right? It's not that I can't defer to you, but I want to see Braun go for his. I think if LeBron becomes the aggressor, which he's going to have to, right? Then it's going to open up more shots for Luca. It's going to make the game easier for Reeves, right? And although, again, I got to agree with Jay, and I don't like agreeing with him all the time, because they're not the best defensive matchup for a team like Minnesota, you're going to have to outscore them. And outscore them they can because they have more the weapons that they have are more prominent. Yes, I think Julius Randle's a good scorer. I think Dante DiVincenzo's a good scorer. I think Anthony Edwards is absolutely amazing. I don't think that we're going to continue to see Nas Reed do what he's going to do. Nas Reed had an amazing game, absolutely, but that's also not sustainable, right? Nas Reed is not going to do that for the next 3 to 4 games. He's going to do Nas Reed shit. I mean, he's going to
Mm-hmm.
give you points, but he's not going to have that game, right? So when you look at somebody like LeBron, when you look at somebody like Austin Reeves, when you look like somebody like Luka Doncic, and then you start talking about the Finney Smiths, and you start talking about the Hachimuras, and you start talking about the other ancillary pieces that can give you either defensive stops or score for the Lakers. The Lakers are still a better scoring team. I believe LeBron could give you 20 a night. Luca can give you 25 a night. LeBron
Mm-hmm.
actually can give you 25 a night if he
Yeah.
wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron can give you 25 a night. Luca can give you 25 a night. And you could absolutely get anywhere between 15 and 20 from Austin Reeves on any given night. And if
Mm-hmm.
they decide to play that type of basketball, although it'll be a war of attrition at this point because Minnesota ain't going nowhere, right? I think the Lakers can win in seven. And after the Lakers win in seven, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a
That's
problem
wild.
because no,
You're saying
listen,
Lakers in 7? That's interesting.
the Lakers in
That's
seven,
wild.
right? But what happens after the Lakers in seven? They're a second round knockout because they're LeBron is old. LeBron is not going to be able to give you a 7 game series and then turn around and give you another series in five. Like that works out. That works out for whoever draws the Lakers in the second round. Yes, let them take it to seven so that we could pounce on them. You know what
I,
I'm saying? And probably get a
I,
gentleman sweep in the second
I,
round.
I think it's gonna be OKC.
Jump in
Right?
there,
If
And
I'm not
King.
mistaken, right?
that's
Now,
gentleman's sweep
It's,
to say the least. It might be a sweep. If it's OKC
man,
in the second
yo,
round, I think it's gonna be a
Lakers,
sweep or a gentleman's sweep. But the Lakers, I
Lakers.
think the Lakers, long run, they get past Minnesota. I think.
I disagree, man. I
I
think the
mean,
Lakers. I think we've seen the best of what the Lakers can be. I
I
think.
agree.
I think that's it. And I think LeBron's reign has ended. Like if he wants to continue one
Leprechaun.
more year, like that's it, man. Like yo, fuck the rainbow, my
Short like
nigga. That shit,
leprechauns.
yo, that should
Actually,
just
it
keep
should. Yeah.
that should just keep expanding this rainbow. But
we'll be
Luca,
having
get
a
ready for the
come on, man.
conversation.
comments,
Like yo,
Q.
yo,
When
Get
the
yo,
ready
yo.
for the
Lakers win,
comments.
yo, this is
I
really
don't.
recorded, right? Yo, Cass, this is all recorded, right? When the Lakers pull this shit off, right? When the Lakers win in 7, right?
Mhm.
And we have to sit down and have that conversation, right?
Yo, what you drinking
Please.
over there, Ra?
Yeah, where you drinking Ray nephew or some shit? Man, like,
Nah, not at all. Not at
nah,
all.
man,
Not
like,
at
yeah,
all.
you
I'm
drinking
Ray
saying,
nephew.
I'm
Wow.
199 bananas?
Yeah.
I'm saying that,
Yo,
yo,
it's
Mad
Easter,
Dog
dude.
2020.
Yeah, word, man. You drinking blue steel or some shit, man? Like,
I'm glad all this is being said. I'm glad all this is being said because in the event that I'm right, and you have to pull this clip up, it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
Because
Now,
on that day, guess what I'm gonna be drinking, y'all?
What you?
uh,
I'm gonna be drinking.
probably everything we
what's
just
called
named.
a humility cocktail. You know, like
now, here's the thing,
But
Ra. Here's the thing,
aged Merlot. You know.
Ra. Can I talk? Can I talk
yeah,
some sense into you? Can I
yeah,
talk
yeah,
some
yo,
sense into you?
Absolutely,
All right.
absolutely. Please do.
So, I was listening to what you said, right? Now, here's the thing. You said LeBron could give us 20,
25 a night.
25. Okay, he
If he
gave us
wants to.
19. He gave us 19 last night.
He can give you 25 if he wants.
What you call had 37.
He could do
Reeves
that
had
effortlessly.
Reeves
at
had
18,
16.
16. Mhm.
He can
Everyone
give you
else,
20 a night.
3, 3,
Hachimura
2.
had Hachimura had 0, right?
No,
Oh,
These
Hachimura
guys,
didn't
9,
have
right here,
0.
9, right?
these
Yeah,
guys
9.
is
Nine.
these guys is they nothing, man. Like I saw it all season. I watched the Lakers and I was like, what is this team? Now when the
Trash.
league tried to save the Lakers and send them
Mm.
Luca,
I agree with that though.
they
When,
thought
I
that
agree
would
when
with
the
help.
that.
when yo expand on that. When the league
Nah,
tried to save the Lakers, yo
I
The
expand
like
on
that.
league
that.
I
Yo
like I
the
expand
like
on
league
that. Yo
tried to
expand on that,
save the
son.
Lakers, man.
They
That's their
did.
big team. You know, you got New York on the east, you got the Lakers on the west. They tried to save the Lakers. They gave them the best player in the West, right? It's still not enough. It's still not enough. The Lakers, if they last 5 games, I'll be surprised. If they last 5. Because, bro, you got Anthony Edwards. He's young. He's
So
hungry.
you're saying the Lakers getting swept?
No, I give him 1 victory.
You said
I
that
give
they
him
last
1.
5 games. That's 1 win. All they need is 1 win. That gets them to 5.
Yeah, 1.
But you'll be
1.
surprised.
That's not
You'll
a
be
sweep.
surprised.
They'll
No,
get
no,
1.
but no. I
Gentlemen
said
sweep.
you're saying
No.
no. Don't do that. Don't do that, LD. You just said if the Lakers last 5 games, you'll be surprised. Which
Yeah.
means to say, if the Lakers get to a 5th game, which means if the Lakers win 1 game, you'll be surprised.
I'd be surprised, yes.
All
Because
right. Yo,
I'm not seeing
what are you
they don't
what are
have the
you drinking
talent,
today?
bro. They don't have the talent. They got an aging LeBron. You got possibly one of the top 3 players in Luca. Yes, I give them that. But other
Take
than
your
that,
glasses
nothing.
off. Take those off, Jay. Like Jay shooting John Morant, and you over there John Morant at this bullshit. Yo,
Take your glasses off. Skip.
And now you're doing a bogle? How long?
Skip.
Don't
Skip.
date
Skip.
yourself.
Skip. Skip.
Don't
Doing
date
the
yourself.
Yo, skip.
Yo,
Nah, that was
Yo.
Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas when he got caught with the burner. He was in the middle of the what he called it with
Oh,
the 2
yeah,
guns.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
In DC. Yeah.
In
Listen,
DC.
right.
no, let
Yeah.
D go ahead and finish. I mean, I don't want to step on any
No,
toes. Go
I'm
ahead.
done. I'm done. I said what I had
You
to say.
can't.
The
Just like
Lakers,
the Lakers.
Lakers,
You
the
can't
Lakers
be
suck.
done.
like the
No,
Let me
Lakers.
end by saying this. They suck, man.
There's no way you can be done when you say if
Mm.
the Lakers make it to 5 games, I'd be surprised. Because
Lakers
if you
is
weren't,
trash.
so no, well, the Lakers ain't trash, but and again, so you're saying Minnesota sweep. Say
Fool's
that.
gold.
Just say what you're saying.
It's fool's gold, bro.
Okay,
It's,
yes, I'm gonna say it. Minnesota
Say
will
it.
sweep the Lakers.
All right, it said it's on the books now.
Book it.
yo, it's
Now,
fool's gold.
now,
Hey,
now,
wait,
wait. Now let me do my shit. Let me do my
Oh
shit.
God.
You know what I'm
Somebody take the
saying?
microphone. Can we mute
Can
this
we
guy?
get
Hold up. You know what? Before
why
you
you
do
always
that,
want to mute somebody? Yo, can we get a $10 bet on that?
wait.
That the
Let's
Lakers
take a
don't
shot.
get
Hold
swept?
on.
I want a beer.
let's
What
do
about
100.
you?
You want to bid?
I'll do
I don't
the
got
bet.
$100.
I'll take the five.
I'm broke. I'm broke. I
I'll take the
po,
Minnesota
bro.
in 5 bet.
No, you didn't say that. Don't do that. Don't become.
I'm drunk right now.
Please don't turn into Stephen A. when you try to amend your words. Listen, you said if the Lakers,
You bloviating.
if the Lakers make it to 5, you would be surprised. Which means if they get swept, that's exactly what you thought would happen. If they don't get swept, you're like, oh shit, the Lakers won a game.
Rob,
So
would you
my
say this
thing
if
is-
they lose the next game in their building? They lost game 1. Would you say gentlemen sweep?
No, I'm trying to get a bet. Hold on one second.
Nah.
You're trying to get a $5 bet, man. This shit
Yo, I want
like
a
this ain't
$10
FanDuel.
I'm gonna take the bet. I'm gonna take the bet.
What's the
26.
bet? What's the bet? What's the bet?
It's $10. It's just for the fun of it. Hey,
$10. The Lakers are still here in 5 games. Now back to you, Cash. What'd you say?
They now want some action though. Hold on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Yeah, that's how I was saying.
He's
Like,
talking my language now.
yo, I'm
Side
gonna put 20 that Son is right.
Nah,
Now who's right?
I'm not gonna do
That's
5.
Son.
I'll do Wolves in 6. You want
That's
to
what
take
I
that?
had. I had Wolves in 6.
Okay. If the Lakers,
all right.
if there's a
I really
fifth
got
game
them in
this
5.
motherfucker, I got.
Wolves in 5. I'm being rich. I was just playing around.
Our
They gonna
bet
win
was
one.
that
They gonna win one. They gonna win
So
one.
the bet's off or the bet's on?
Yeah, with Luke and LeBron, you gotta win. You can't not win one.
How
bro.
about this?
Come on, man.
How about this?
Yeah.
How about this?
I
You
say
said
2. They'll win
Lakers in
2.
7. You said Lakers in 7, right?
Yeah,
I'll
Lakers
take
in
that
7.
bet. They will not win in 7. I'll take that bet.
That's just you taking the stretch. At that
That's
point, you're
wild.
saying, I think you're wrong. I don't think they'll be there in 7. I'm like, I think they will be there in 7.
That's like saying, yo, I know the Sun's gonna set tomorrow at 7:40.
Yeah,
7:40.
that's just saying, yo, Rob, put money where your mouth is, and I'm not willing to do that you said, but I am willing to put money where what you said. If the Lakers are here in 5 games, you'd be surprised.
He holding your feet to the fire, D. Holding your feet to the fire. 6.
They won't
Change it up?
last 6. They won't make it to 6.
Yo, this Lakers team,
How
like
about that one?
this Lakers team. Why
The
is
Lakers
this
won't make
Lakers
it to a
team-
game 6.
Why is this Lakers team like?
So
Wow,
you're telling me
they're the Lakers?
The Lakers can't win 2 games in this series.
You're saying
No.
5-4-1 then, right, D? So take that bet.
I agree.
Well,
I don't think the
I'll
Lakers.
take that
I don't
bet,
think the,
yeah.
I don't think the Lakers win 2
4-1.
games.
Yo,
think
right,
they
he
get
said
swept.
4-1. You got that? $10 on that. 4-1.
No. He's saying the Lakers can't win 2 games. The 4-1 is my bet. That's what I wanted. He said the Lakers.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. 4-1. He's saying 4-1.
No, he's saying at this point, he's saying that the Lakers won't make it to like what?
Game 6, he's saying.
Game 6. He's
saying
saying 4-1.
4-1, yeah.
They can't win 2 games.
Yeah.
You're
And
saying they're
not
gonna win.
going to win
He's
2
saying
games.
You're
Lakers
saying
in
they're
5.
gonna win the series, which
Yeah,
is
why
I asked you what you're drinking over there.
Yo, right, he said Minnesota.
Just say-
Listen, let me clear it up. Minnesota in 5. You got that bet?
No, I'll take the 2. Yeah, we could do it. I think the Lakers will win 2
No
games.
Chinese food, no nothing.
Yeah, I got $10 if the Lakers win 2 games.
To get my money, bet that right back.
I got
There
$10
goes.
if the Lakers win 2 games.
There it goes. There's the bet.
All right, there it goes. Lock it in.
I got
Lock it
$10.
in.
And this is based off Is this based off their season body of work? It can't be based off last night's efforts.
This is
Nah.
just based off of me
Based off
being
the
Robert
season.
the real, and you know.
This is based on Bron's sexuality.
Well, here's the thing.
shit.
All right, let me.
It
let me
can't be
say
based off the
this. Let me
season
say
because
this.
the only reason,
Hold on.
like Luka saved their season, so it can't be
Can I
based
say
off the
this?
season.
Luka
Can I
didn't
say this?
save their season.
Now-
Their season would have been saved if they'd have left the Lakers alone. That's how you save the Lakers. But Luka didn't
wow.
save their season. They
That's
saved
wild.
Luka changed the future of what the Lakers are trying to do.
Yeah, I
That's
agree
what
with
Luka
that.
did.
I
Like
agree
that's a
with that.
future move. Like
Now I don't know if the league wants LeBron to get one more. So you're like, all right,
Of
on
course,
paper,
the league wants LeBron to
they
get
should
one more.
not
No,
win.
we're not going to do that. No, look, we're not going to do what the league wants. And you know, then when you're
can't
saying
be
we cash out
delusional
me my
here,
$10, you're going to be saying, "Oh, the league wanted that to happen. The league paid."
Nah,
me, bro."
because
No.
you do have to play that into the effect. This is the most
This
wildest trade that we've seen in probably the history of sports history.
That's a
Like,
different debate altogether.
No,
That's
that's a
because now
statement. That's a statement.
It's also a debate, and I'm gonna tell you why it's a debate. It's a statement and a debate at the same time because now we're saying that the league has got some WWE.
All right, so
like, you know
right
what
now
I'm
off the
saying?
top of your head, all right, so Rock, off the top of your head right now, let me know right now what team has gained the most off a trade real quick mid-season. Boom, go. Like
What team
that was
this year
astronomical.
or in general?
Anything in history, please. That was to this effect. I'll wait.
Effect, I don't think I've ever seen a trade like this in NBA.
Exactly,
in
astronomical, bro. They allowed this shit, man.
Mid-season, I haven't seen a trade like this.
What's crazy? They canceled Chris Paul coming to the Lakers, and they're
did.
gonna allow Luka. That shit is please make it.
I'm sure we could think of one, but I can't think of one right now.
No, I can't think of one
because you're not
maybe.
gonna think of one, man. You're not gonna think of one, bro. Like, people was pushing buttons, and people was like, let that shit go. Man, like, we in a whole different world now.
You could argue the Anthony Davis trade in the bubble, that changed that whole season.
That changed it, and the
Lakers win again.
Yeah, they won a chip that year. Yeah, for Kuzma and Ball and all them dudes and shit.
And who was involved with that? Because I deleted that whole shit out my memory, bro. I don't even count that Lakers shit. That whole bubble shit is out my memory.
I don't agree with that. That's a subject for another day. But like everyone was in the bubble. Why that doesn't count? If we all in the bubble, why it don't count?
There's more. I would love to have that conversation too.
We'll talk about that another day.
I could tell you one.